welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to video number 3 in my special drill series. I think this might be the last part, but I may also add a part 4. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do just yet, but in today's video we will be talking about placing special drills excuse me, how I like to place special drills and how I decide where to place those special drills. So I am working on Salem the Cat. This is the kit that I used in the second video to pick out drills and pick out the colors that I wanted to use. I've been working on this one and I made it to the eye. Now I have added some white ABs into a couple other spots on this kit, but I really wanted to focus my attention in the video on this eyeball in particular, because that is the spot where I'm adding all 3 AB colors. So I'm going to save the reveal of this canvas for the post review because I am obsessed. Like, this kit is coming together so well. And it's a smaller size. I want to say it's like a 40 by 55, and it just looks amazing. I'm so excited about the kit, and I'm also really excited to get into adding the special drills into the eyes. So really quickly, because I'm sure I will get some questions, I am going to just show you guys the stuff that I have, and then we will go from there. So in terms of trays, I have this yellow tray from JH Envision Labs, one of my favorite tray shops. For my ABs, I have just a little, I think this is a Diamond Dots tray. I have a pen from C'est Plus Beau à Tour. I have a pretty placer. We'll get into these in a little bit. My cover minder is from Kim's Needle Minders, I think. I've had this one for a very long time. This adorable cat washi tape is from Amanda Michelle Designs. All 3 of my ABs over here are from DP with Sparklers, and I have a video on how I store my ABs, so I will link that down below. And the storage containers that you'll see me grab from are from Harbor Freight. So let's pull this plastic back. And I'm just going to focus on the eye. I had originally planned to go through and like place the exterior, but I'm running out of time. I'm off work today and I really wanted to get this filmed before anybody gets home. So I'm going to just work on parts of the eye with you guys, and then I'll go back through and finish the kit. I'm going to pull you down just a little bit so you're getting the closeness. I am working on this upside down because this is the top row, so it's just easier for me to place this way. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is how I like to place my special drills. So I'm one of those people that single placers with ABs or crystals drive me crazy. I feel like they steal my wax no matter what I use. So I pretty much exclusively use the 2 options that I'm going to share with you today. So the first thing is I will exclusively place with my Multiplacer. Now, generally, I don't fully replace ABs completely. I have done that with the white AB, which we'll get into in this area, but for the most part, I personally like to sprinkle ABs into my kits. So even though I will use a Multiplacer, I will single place with this Multiplacer. There's just more surface area, and the drill has a harder time stealing your wax as opposed to just the single placer. So I will either use my Multiplacer to place ABs, crystals, just special drills in general, or I will use these Pretty Placer crayons from the shop Pretty Placer. So this is it's a crayon. This is all wax. So since it's one large piece, it's nearly impossible for the drill to steal the wax from it because this is all wax. So I do have a pretty large Pretty Placer collection. I, for the most part, pick one to go with every kit that I work on. This one is Sun Tea. Smells like sun tea. They smell really good. They were gone for a while, but they are back to posting in their Etsy shop again. I will leave that down below. But I am a big fan of Pretty Placers. I pretty much exclusively use these with special drills. With regular drills, I'm a multi-placer, so this doesn't work for me, but I do enjoy them for ABs, specifically round ABs. I will say that I don't find these to work very well for me with square drills just because you have to apply pressure a lot of the time to get the drills to snap into each other. So I pretty much use these exclusively with round ABs. So this is what we're going to start with, but I will show you how I use a multi-placer. It's pretty self-explanatory, but since this is a special drill series, I will show you. Okay, so I'm going to start with, I gotta turn these around so I can see the, okay, let me backtrack just a second. Sorry, I feel like I'm a little scattered, but hopefully this all comes together okay. So in the last video, we picked the ABs that I was going to use. So I have 3865, which is symbol 1. You can see I have that sticker here with the symbol number. These are Avery removable round labels, and I can just peel this off. Sorry if you can hear that. Our neighbors are having their septic tank replaced, so there's a lot of construction going on outside. I also chose to use 745, which is symbol 7, and 743, which is the up arrow. So I have my ABs, and then if we look at my containers here, you will see that 743, 745, and 3865, I have just a little yellow dot on them. The reason I do that is just a little reminder to me, hey, you have special drills that you may want to place when you see this symbol. So I'm going to pull these out because we're only going to be working with the ABs. I don't want to keep you guys here forever. So I will pull those out. And let's start with, how about, we'll start with 7. So symbol number 7 is 745. And what I will do is I will take my large tray that I'm using for my drills, and I will put the regular drill in there. And then I will take this small tray. This one, it's just one I grabbed. I do save a lot of my trays, so I have a bunch laying around, and I do like to use them for this reason exactly. So I'm gonna put a few of the 745 in the small tray. So we have our AB and we have our standard drill. What I like to do, obviously this is all like, when you start working with ABs and adding things to your kits, you will decide what's best for you. This has been trial and error, and this is what I personally like to do. So let me actually grab a piece of release paper. I have it sitting on my desk, but I forgot to grab it. Okay, so I like to go through with the AB drill first. So I don't know if the symbols are going to come up super clear for you guys. I'm sorry, I just shook the desk. But when I do my first round of placing special drills, I tend to look for spots where there's one isolated symbol of that color. So right here is a 7, and there aren't any other 7s like butting up against it. So I'm going to place an AB there. There's a couple in this area, but again, they're not butting up directly to each other. So I like to place an AB there. Now, right here, there's 2 together. Here, there's 3 together. There's 5 together here, and then there's 1 there. So to me, that's a pretty good like placement of those AB drills. It just adds, I feel like when it's one symbol alone, it kind of basically is giving you that like, here, highlight me here. So I'm just gonna look around and I'm going to place an AB in all of those spots where I see just one symbol. Oops, I'm not gonna drop the drill though. Also, I've been having some wrist pain, which is why I'm wearing a little, just small support thing. I'm afraid I may have inherited carpal tunnel at a young age from my mother, so I just haven't had that looked at yet. Okay, so we are just looking and seeing where we have 1 7 by itself. I'm trying not to be too much in the way, which is why I'm kind of placing these a little funky, but hopefully you're getting the gist of it. Okay, so I'm just taking a quick look, making sure I don't see any other 7s. Oh, we have some over here. So I have decided with this kit that I will not be fully replacing the 7 symbol, which is 745, or the up arrow, which is 743. I feel like if I did that all exclusively in ABs, like this whole eye, I think it would be just a little much. Obviously, to each their own. If you want to fully replace an AB, go for it. I do love adding ABs into my kits, so I'm not opposed to that idea. I'm just peeling this back to make sure I haven't lost any special drills. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna just sit these ABs aside. I'm not gonna put them away yet. I'm just gonna sit them aside. And I'm going to shake out my regular 745. And then we're gonna go through and place these. I'm not gonna keep you guys here for all of this. I will, I just wanna show you how I will go through, and I need more wax, it looks like. So I'm gonna go through and I may add a couple of ABs as I go. Like I feel like this spot right here, I skipped this 7, and I think that that might be a good spot to add in an AB. So I'm just gonna go back and place one there. So I'm gonna fill in these 7s and I will come right back. Okay, so I placed all of the regular drills, and as I was placing, I decided that there were a couple of spots that I had missed where there was just one, or that I just thought would benefit from having that AB. A lot of adding special drills to your kit is just your preference and what you think looks best. Sometimes I'll go in and I'll put special drills down and then I'll hate them and I'll pull them up and put the regular color back down. It's, you know, trial and error, and as you work on more kits and make more changes, you'll become, you know, you'll just figure out what you like. That's kind of how, I totally just missed my container there. You know, that's how I figured out that I really love adding ABs to eyes. You know, like I just did it a few times and realized I loved the way that that looked. So the next symbol that we have here is the up arrow. So I'm going to do the same thing, but I'll show you how I single place with the Multiplacer. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I will still show you. We have those ABs there. And then we have our special drills. Okay. So my Multiplacer here has putty from Randa's Crafty Corner, and I really like her putty just in general, but I also really enjoy it for placing ABs. It works really well. So again, I'm just gonna start off here by, I think I need to refill my Multiplacer, but hopefully we can make it through this video. I'm going to start the same way I did with the last symbol. I'm going to look for any spots where it's isolated with one drill. So we've got some here. Got a couple here. Yeah, we'll do there. I think this is gonna look really pretty. Now, these drill colors are pretty similar, so it's not gonna be like a huge difference, but I will come back after I have finished the rest of the eye and just kind of show you what it looks like all together. Oops, hopefully it has the effect that I am hoping for. I love these yellows. I really need to put more putty in my Multiplacer. I probably should have planned for that, but you can see that it's not stealing anything out. It's not stealing any wax or putty out of the Multiplacer. So this does work very well. All right, I think that's gonna be it. I am working upside down, so I keep looking and I'm like, I keep thinking the side arrow is the the symbol I'm looking for, but it's not. We're looking for the up arrow. Okay, so I think I like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the plain drills and then I will come back and show you where we're at. Okay, so I have placed all of those regular drills. I apparently didn't think this through very well. Most of this color palette has been dark colors, so this is the first time I've worked with the yellow, so I didn't think that through very well, but that's okay. I did find one more spot that I would like to put in AB. I think that'll look really pretty. Now, the one thing I will say about this kit, and I'll talk about it more in the post review, but there are very dark guide circles on this one, and I'm pretty sure that was in the listing when I did my Mystical Diamond Art unboxing. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that they specifically stated how dark their guide circles are. So if you see dark, that's what that's from. But we have those two yellows done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the white color a little bit differently. Let me just get all of these drills here put away. Okay, so like I mentioned before, I am completely replacing all of the charted 3865 in AB 3865. So there's been a couple of little highlighted spots like on his cheek here and kind of in his eyebrow area. I'm just assuming that this cat is a male cat, so I'm sorry, but just Sam. If I can get into my bag here. What am I doing? There we go. So I am not going to be sprinkling ABs. I will be replacing all of that symbol number 1. So we have some up here in the corner, but I'm going to focus in the eye itself. And I'm going to use my Multiplacer for this just because there will be more drills. Hoping that you guys can see this okay. I might actually, I just don't want to cover the whole, that's one of the hard things about doing like tip videos is I feel like the way I diamond paint, I just take up the whole frame. So let me pause here and I will try to move this camera angle so you can get a little bit of a better view. Okay, I think that this might work, although you are getting an up close and personal view of those guide circles that I was just talking about. So I just, go through and of course I just hit the camera because this is an odd angle for me, but we will make it work. So the white drills here, I am just completely replacing with that 3865 AB color. And I think it's going to be really, really pretty if I can stop hitting the camera so you can actually see. shout out to all of you that do like the TikTok and Instagram reels of your diamond painting. I don't know how you do it without shaking the camera, and the angles are just so weird. No offense. Just the angles you have to work at must be so annoying. So yeah, I will show you placing with the Pretty Placer from this angle just so you can get a little bit of a feel for it. Very gentle touch with the Pretty Placer. You don't want to push down too much because then you can kind of get some wax all over. I also don't move my drills with the Pretty Placer. I'll come back in with the pen and just kind of line them up a little bit better if I feel like I need to. I just don't prefer to use a lot of pressure with the Pretty Placer, which some people do, and that's great, but I kind of wish that I did, because there is a nice pop with the Pretty Placer. I just don't like to push down that hard. So just a light hand, and then if I feel like I need to go through and readjust, I'll use my pen. And then normally I will roll the section with my Mod Podge ruler. And I hit the camera again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to finish this section, and then I will come back and show you what the eye looks like. So it'll be a bit for me, but it'll be seconds for you. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and I have finished this diamond painting, specifically the eyeball, which we worked on just a few seconds ago for you guys, but I actually filmed that part of the video yesterday. So since then I have been able to finish this diamond painting. I am saving the full reveal for the post review because I think it came out so great. And I will talk about I'm sure you can see the guide circles peeking through there, but I just wanted to give you guys a close-up look at the ABs that we added into the eyes and just how much extra depth and sparkle I think that they give the piece. So we have all of the white ABs, which I fully replaced the 3865 in this kit. So there's white here, there's some here, and then there's also some down here. And then we have those two shades of yellow, which hopefully you can see them right here. They're pretty close, but they're still different enough, and they just add that little extra glint in his eye. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing the full post review and hearing my thoughts on this kit from Mystical Diamond Art, I will link that video down below. I'm not quite sure the order of how these are being uploaded off the top of my head, but I'll update the description with that information. I hope this helped you guys out a little bit. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm not sure if I'm going to add in a part 4 to this special drill series. I might just kind of keep it open-ended and add videos as, you know, new things pop into my head or new things come out, or you guys ask questions. Like I've said, if you have any questions about the, you know, adding special drills, just let me know. I'm more than happy to make another video or just talk to you in the comments. My DMs are always open on Instagram, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions there as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed this special drill series so far, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.